Hey, what's up everybody? This is a mini update-a-thon, a follow-up from the third update-a-thon. If you watched it, I was bashing about E3, mostly, well, I say bashing about E3, I was bashing about the Xbox One of being how bad it was. And obviously a lot of other people have claimed it's been bad, so Microsoft have now U-turned everything. So now people are calling it the Xbox U, as in the U-turn. That's just it's a small joke. Some people do, some people don't like it. Anyway, moving on. So what they've done is they've literally flipped everything around. So there's no limitations on what you can do. There is no, like for selling games, buying games, trading games. There's also a special deal where you can do this and that. They've even got rid of something new, which they didn't mention, which is a new game share system, which is where you can actually tell other people on Xbox One, Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube about the game you play, and that would work via the Kinect camera. And they didn't even bother mentioning that, so now they've got rid of it. What a fools! Yeah, it's still £429, so it's depending on your views of whether to buy it or not. Goddamn head's in the way. I don't like this. One pair if you ask me. Anyway, moving on. More things are happening. So apparently, I've heard rumours that Sony are suing Microsoft, apparently over the name One, because of the PlayStation 1. But the problem is, though, it's a case of multiple hassle, because over in Europe side, we had after the PlayStation X, which was the 10th anniversary of the PlayStation 1, Sony PlayStation as it was known as, they brought out, when the PlayStation 2 came out a slim version of the Sony PlayStation called the PlayStation 1, or PS1. And apparently Sony is, there's claims that Sony is suing it over that, but it depends on how you look at it, because the PlayStation 1 is no longer in market, so it doesn't seem, in one end, liable to, sue Microsoft for using a defunct name, but at the same time, it depends on how you look at it. And there's nothing else to complain about. I mean, Microsoft is still £429. PlayStation is still £350 or £349 if you want to be more accurate. So it depends on what game you think is best. Which console I should say you think is best. The launch games are different this time, because now Sony have announced that there's 10 launch titles, exclusive launch titles, whereas the Xbox One there's only 2 exclusive launch titles, but that's what I've heard so far. It might change over the course of the weeks and months. November is when the 2 consoles are coming out, so start saving, and hopefully you'll find your dream console and buy it, because there's nothing else to complain about. So after that, I will leave you and say goodbye.